So there's this video by this like doctor dude. There's this thing where he like guides you into like a trance. You can like see your past life memories. And I did that like a year ago and it was nuts because I still remember them to this day. To this day, I still remember like what I saw when that dude on the YouTube video put me to a freaking trance. It was freaking, and like ever since then, low key, even though that's basically not real evidence, I've just been kind of like, I gotta feel it. You know what I mean? But that's just low key real. The voices aren't real. I didn't hear any voices. I just like saw like images. It's like a 30-minute video. When I did it, I still remember what it was. There was 4 scenes. A point where I was just so curious. I was just so curious. Guys, I'm telling you, try it. Just try it out. Listen, anyways, I was a girl. Okay, I'm pretty sure I was a white woman. There's a pretty long like range time period. I'm thinking like the middle of the 18th century to like very, very early of like the 20th century. Very large range, I'm aware. The first scene, so I like tripped, I guess, or whatever, right? I tripped and I had like my arms like on the ground, like holding myself up or whatever. So I'm about to get up. And I had my arms like in this puddle of mud. I was sitting there like this, or I was sitting there on my knees, like because I tripped or whatever, right? And there's like my arms are in mud. And I could see like my like yellow dress came down to like right here or whatever. There were like some white spots, like little white things on it. I don't know exactly what they were. And that was it for the first scene. The second scene, it was like this, it was this road, and the road kind of went around like that. Say there's like a building and I'm standing in front of the building, and the road kind of wrapped around in front of it and just went off to the side, and there was a bunch of like trees over there. I remember there was this old dude, he was balding. He had some like hair over here and like a freaking stash. It was like raining, and he had like this shirt, not this shirt. It was like this, it was like a vest. It was a suit, but it was like a vest, a shirt. It was like a suit jacket, and then like a gray vest, and then a white shirt, and then like a black tie or something like that. And then that's all I remember for the second scene, right? And then the third scene, I was a child, okay? I was a child, and I was inside this house or whatever, right? And in this house, it's like a pretty like rectangular room, like it's not a narrow room, but like narrower than like a normal room when you like think of a room would be. I kind of came in towards the middle, and then on the right side, like the far end of the wall, there is a large window, and then there's a bed to the left of the window up on to the back side of the wall. So it's kind of a bed in the corner. It's a corner bed. And so I was there, and I was like holding this dude's hand. I was holding this dude's hand because I was like a child or whatever. I assumed that the dude's hand I was holding was my father. It's gonna get dark, okay? I'm pretty sure like my mother was laying in that bed, like dying. I'm pretty sure she like died right there, right? It was a dead mother. I'm pretty sure that was her death, right? I was standing there watching, and then the scene changed, and the scene that changed, all of a sudden, I was in the bed, and like years had gone by. I was thinking like, I don't know, 30 something years, no, like 40 something years had gone by or something like that. I don't know. The room like looked a little bit more upgraded or whatever, but I was in the bed this time. And instead of like a little girl standing there where I was standing, there was this boy. It was a little boy, and he was holding some dude's hand or whatever, which I assume was my husband. So I think my theory is that in that in the third scene, I watched my mother die. And then in that fourth scene, it was me dying. I was dying where my mother was dying, and my son was staring at me, and he had like this stuffed animal in his hand. I remember it to this day. I think I did this like a little over a year ago, maybe even like a year and a half. I don't remember. You okay? I'm just recounting what I saw. Those memories, the things I saw were the result of that video. I still remember that to this day. I think immediately after I remembered more, so I think I've forgotten some of it, but that's what I remember. And ever since that happened, I've told you guys, there's like this past life regression therapist or whatever. It's like, well, there's like this thing called past life regression therapy. And so these people who like help you see your past life, and then they like help you deal with like your problems from it or whatever, right? And I'm so curious. I told you guys I'm gonna try it one day when I'm not broke and can afford it, because it's like $400. If it's a scam, I'm willing to pay the $400 to get scammed. The being a girl part was a W. Thanks. I've been thinking about doing it again. Low key. I mean, it's only 30 minutes. All you really gotta do is just like lay there, and you gotta be like perfectly still either. You can't like fidget around or anything, which like sucks because I'm kind of a fidgety person. But no fidgeting. Just lay there, close your eyes, don't do a thing. Only 30 minutes? Listen, that's how long I take in the bathroom sometimes. 30 minutes and not moving is crazy. I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize it, okay? I was so focused. Okay, I was focused on what I was seeing. So yeah, true story.